have any idea what an inequality is?
No.
What do you think, Nick?
A number equals a number.
No, that would be an equality. Connor.
Yeah, a number doesn't equal like.
Okay, what would the math symbol for inequalities be? Dakota.
An equal sign with the slash through it.
No, that would be not equal.
It's close.
A squiggly equals.
Nope.
That's a good.
What do you think, Aaron?
A mathematical sentence formed by placing an inequality symbol between two.
Yes, but I asked, what's an inequality symbol?
Oh, it's like the one that is the greater sign with the line under.
Greater than or equal to? What's another one? Raise your hand.
Never mind.
Nick.
Less than.
Less than. What's another one?
Equal. Don't forget the one.
Greater than.
Greater than. What's the last one?
Equal to.
No. Equal to is equality. You're missing one. Which one are you missing? Monica. Less than or equal to. Okay, so our inequality symbols are the greater than or equal to, the less than or equal to. You can also have just less than and you can have just greater than. Write them down. You need to know these. If it has an equal sign, we call it an equation, an equality. Okay? Inequalities don't have equals. They have these symbols. They have these inequality symbols. Okay? They're going to give it to you. Okay? So if I say something like 5 is greater than X. 5 is greater than X. What symbol am I using? A, B, C, or D? Raise your hand.
D.
Connor.
C.
C. 5 is greater than, and so this is the symbol I put in here. Now, if I say 7 is less than or equal to X, what symbol am I using, Aaron?
You use the one D.
D. I've used less than or equal to. So that's how you know, because the words that the problem has tell you what symbol to use. Michael. Okay, so we're using these symbols.
How could you say less than and equal to?
I'll show you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So on a number line, if I said 5 was equal to X, and I wanted to draw it on a number line, how would I show 5 is equal to X? What would I do? How do I show 5 equals X on a number line? What do you think?
You put them at the same exact time.
No. Do I have to show my X on the number line? I'll take the originals. And then the copies have to get filed in that back room box.
Oh, yeah.
And then you could just leave the originals on the desk. That's fine. Just set them on that desk, and I'll get them in a minute. Thank you. Okay, so I want to show 5 is equal to X. So I'm going to show that I have a 5. And I'm just going to put, I always have to put at least 3 numbers on my number line. Yes, please. At least 3 numbers on my number line. And if I want to show that 5 is equal to X, I put a circle. I put a dot on 5. And I'm saying, there it is. There's my answer. Okay? Big dot. Okay? Now, if I want 7 is less than or equal to X, I'm going to put my numbers. And remember, I always have to put 3 numbers, 1 on either side of the answer that I'm dealing with. Now, we have an equal to, right? But we also have a less than. So my equal to says, put the dot. Okay? So I got my dot. But now I have to show that X is actually, can also be less than 7. So where is X less than 7?
6.
At 6 or 5 or 0 or negative 10, right? So that means less than says, all right, you have to show that it's all the numbers in this direction. So you draw a line towards the numbers that X can be to make this statement true. And then you check it. You say, all right, if X is 6, is 7 less than or... Sorry, we did it wrong. We did it wrong. Let's back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay, here's my number line. Here's my 6. Here's my 7. We know that it is equal to, so we put our dot here, but we're saying 7 is less than or equal to x. So when I checked it, I threw in a 6. Is 7 less than or equal to 6? No. So that line drawn in this direction was wrong. Where is x less than or equal to 6, or 7 less than or equal to x? Okay, Nick. Okay, so if I plug in 5, 7 is less than or equal to 5. Is that true? No. It's 8. If I put in the 8, 7 is less than or equal to 8. So I draw my line in this direction and I put my arrow. Okay, that's pretty easy, except that we goofed it up, right? Twice. Yes? All right. So you have to check it. That's why checking the point is so important. Now, this one was an equal to, so it got a filled in circle. But I have the example of 4 is less than x. Notice there is no equal to. So guess what? It's not a closed dot on this number line. Anyone want to make a guess as to what kind of thing you put on the number line? Not a half dot. No, you don't. Malia. Aaron. No, not at this moment. You may not. Okay, so what kind of a dot am I putting? If it's not a closed dot, what might the opposite be? An open dot. So I draw an open circle at my 4. Open circle means there is no equal to sign. This one had an equal to, so it has a closed-in dot. This one had an equal to, so it has a closed-in dot. 4 is less than x. Now, it's an inequality, which means that it must have a line to show which direction makes it true. Owen, sit down. No, you need to sit down while we're in the middle of the lesson, please. You can wait just half of a second. Okay, so where is 4 less than or equal to x? Choose a number. If I did 3, and I plugged 3 in for my x. Is 4 less than 3? No. So we're not going to shade in this direction. Now let's try the 5. If I put a 5 in, is 4 less than 5? Yes. So I'm going to shade in this direction and show that 4 is not an answer. If I plugged 4 in here, is 4 less than 4? No. So that's why it's got an open dot. You can't use the number 4. But you can use every number from the 4 in this direction, and it will be an answer to your problem. Okay? One more.
I think I saw something like this.
3 plus 2 is less than x.
Probably.
So I have to solve this problem. I know I'm going to have to graph it. Okay? What do I have to do first in order to be able to graph it?
You have to solve 3 plus 2.
Yes, you do, which makes it 5 is less than x. So now I can put a 5, I can put a 6, and I can put a 4. Lily, what kind of dot is going on my 5? Closed or open dot?
Open?
An open. Why?
I'm not sure.
Okay, who can help? Why is it an open dot?
Because it's less than.
No. Because it's
It's not equal.
It's not equal. It's an inequality. Okay? Make sure you know your reason because the test is going to say why. Why did you do this? It's because it's an inequality. There's no equal to symbol. Okay, so test a point. If I put 4 in here, is 5 less than 4?
Nope.
No. So I'm not going to shade to this side. If I put the 6 in, is 5 less than 6? Yes. So I'm going to shade in this direction.